My boss, Mr. Sterling, walked into the Monday morning meeting with a look that could literally freeze water. He didn't say good morning. He didn't even touch his coffee. He just slammed a single crumpled red envelope onto the mahogany table. "One of you," he whispered, his voice shaking with pure rage, "is going to be escorted out of this building in handcuffs today." 30 of us sat there, completely frozen. My heart was pounding against my ribs like a trapped bird. "Who here," he barked, "is part of the company's morning running club?" About 15 of us, including me, slowly raised our hands. "All of you in my office, now." We filed in, whispering. I turned to my work bestie, Jenna. "What is going on?" I breathed. She just shook her head, her face pale as a ghost. Once we were inside, Sterling didn't sit down. He just paced, his expensive shoes clicking like a ticking time bomb. "Who here," he asked, staring straight at me, "has a key to the side entrance storage closet?" 8 hands stayed up. Mine was one of them. "The rest of you, get out," he yelled. 7 people scrambled out the door like their lives depended on it. Now it was just 8 of us. The air in the room felt thick, like you could barely breathe. "Who here," Sterling continued, his eyes narrowing to slits, "uses the vintage typewriter in the break room for their personal notes?" 4 hands lowered. Only 4 of us were left. Me, Jenna, a guy from accounting named Mike, and the new intern, Leo. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. 2 police officers walked in. My stomach absolutely dropped. I felt like I was about to pass out. "Which one?" the taller officer asked, his hand resting on his belt. Sterling didn't answer. Instead, he turned to us. "Who here has been visiting the local animal shelter every Sunday for the last month?" Mike and Leo looked at each other, confused, and shook their heads. They walked out, leaving only me and Jenna. My hands were shaking so hard I had to sit down. I looked at Jenna. She was staring at the floor, her knuckles white. "You too," Sterling said, his voice dropping to a terrifyingly calm level. "Wait here." He walked out with the officers. For 10 minutes it was total silence. I could hear the clock on the wall. Tick, tick, tick. "Jenna," I whispered. "What did you do?" "I didn't do anything," she hissed back, but her voice cracked. "Before I tell you what was inside that red envelope, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe right now, because you are not going to believe how this ends." The door swung open. Sterling walked back in holding a photograph. He handed it to us. It wasn't a threat, it wasn't a crime. It was a picture of his missing 7-year-old daughter, and in the background someone was holding her hand. "The person who sent this envelope," Sterling said, his eyes filling with tears, "knew exactly where she was, but they sent it anonymously, using a specific typewriter, and a key that only a few people have." He looked at Jenna. "The officers just checked your locker, Jenna. They found the other half of this photo." Jenna didn't even fight it. She just slumped into the chair. "Why?" I gasped, my voice barely a whisper. Jenna looked up, a cold, empty smile on her face. "Because," she said, "he fired my father 10 years ago for a mistake he didn't make. I just wanted him to feel the same fear we felt when we lost our home." As the officers led her away, the entire office was dead silent. I realized then, you never truly know the person sitting in the cubicle next to you.